say, please be better. Oh, now it's working again. Okay. It looks like it's working. I have no idea, but I just hope. Okay, then let me make this a normal one. Okay. I hope. I really do hope it works now. Problem is, how do I see my chat now? That's the most interesting thing, because I have currently no access to both chats now, which makes things way more difficult. Yay, but at least it's working again. Okay. So nothing I cannot fix somehow. I just have to find solutions that I don't like. But again, nothing too difficult, I would assume, I would hope. And I need the other chat. And another preparation should be done before I forget. Good. This is, then I need this. Okay, I have both chats, not in a good way, but I have them now. And with this, let us join the server again. Okay, motivation is back, things are working again. And I have to get some overview. Okay, that's the last bit that's missing, and what I just realized, there are two things that I absolutely do not like. I hear myself double all the time, and I did not have any background music, but that's fixed. So let's just continue with everything, hope that things are working. I think I just have to connect to Twitch every time again, which that will be something not so nice. Then again, could be worse, so I take it. And with that being said, we are back to road building. The road to, I don't know where, post office probably. Ah, God. I was not here for a long time, and I think nobody really was on the server in a long time. At least that's the feeling. I kinda do hope I'm wrong about it. Otherwise, that would by now start to be pretty sad. If really nobody would be here anymore. Then again, that's just how things naturally progress. people stop playing after a time. I mean, we got people like 1JZ who is really growing right now. We got Aggie, who just has been here as a side thing and is growing a lot right now as well. With that being said, it does make a lot of sense if people are less and less here. It is still sad, but does not change a thing for me personally. I would still keep going. And I just realized something. Wait, that was the wrong placement. 2, 1, 2, and then we have this one. That's the outer part, and with this being done, we now can keep going. I'm interested if more people will come back, even if it's just for a short time, but I neither can nor do I want to force people, because yeah, if you force people, that will not help the thing. That will not help you for a good solution. So let's just hope people are coming back sooner or later anyways. In the meantime, we just keep going, because somebody has to. And even know that I like streaming other things now, because it really was something fresh, and it got a good response. I still like the server, and I still like what I have planned with others, so I will keep going with this. As long as the server exists, I will be on it. I mean, I got some nice people to play with, to work with, depending on how you want to see it. And that's a good thing. And that's something I keep up. Because in the end, you never know what will happen. In the end, you do not know anything that can or will happen. And once more, this is okay. It's just how things are. I mean, I did not imagine that the Pal World stream that I made 2 days ago. Hello, Max Slurpee. How are you? And welcome to the stream on SMPChat. It is right now just me. The others. Oh, I'm good. I just had some technical difficulties a moment ago where Twitch was like, yeah, we don't work anymore, and only the YouTube stream worked, but that's luckily fixed now. Well, otherwise there would not be a Twitch stream right now. Who would have guessed it? Everybody who can see it. But yeah, I'm good. Hope I mean, you said you're good as well, so I hope you're in for a chill time, because that's like the main thing. If there's not I'm from Germany, so probably a German accent. I cannot guarantee for it, but I would assume so. Even if I once got told it sounds like somewhere else, which got me quite confused. You're from Germany as well. I mean, a couple of weeks, even 2 months ago. Oh man, that's sad. I was in Japan with a couple of friends, and if somebody would have told me that every 5 minutes we would hear somebody else speak German, I would have not believed it. And well, that was the case. Every 5 minutes we heard somebody else speak German. On this SMPChat server we have 20 members, and with me there are like 4 people that are from Germany, 1 or 2 people that can speak German and are not from Germany, so I don't know where this comes from. But Thüringen, I know I was there in the past, but I know I was too little to remember a lot. But I had a good friend who came from there. Some advertisement for views. How about I ignore this? But it's always fun to see more Germans around, because we are kind of everywhere by now. Which in itself, true. Wait, so are you living in Germany or are you from Germany? Because that text right now is a little bit confusing. It could mean that you're learning German because you're not native. It could mean you're learning German because, well, as a German, I know how hard the language is. Which is, it's both. Oh man. And then Germany, from all countries. Well, not countries. As a country, most of the time it's good. As a language, yeah, well, that's a different story. That's a different story. So you are native, but still, even as a native, learning German is not easy. People are always like, German is a hard language and it sounds so aggressive, and I'm like, no, it doesn't sound aggressive. But if you don't learn it, you will not understand a thing that's going on. And then all the debates, like die Nutella, das Nutella, der Nutella, and all people have valid arguments, and you're like, what's now the correct way to say it? And nobody knows. And the people that could know will not tell you. I'm talking to people that studied German. They definitely should have a real solution for that dilemma. And what do? Nothing. The country of the poets and the thinkers. And we cannot even say how we name an Italian glass of chocolate cream. Yeah, we don't have an idea. Like, shouldn't it be some rule for it after all that time for it to be used and all the debates? You could imagine that somebody said, okay, now this is the definite answer, this is what it has to be. No, nobody. Depends. If for me it's mostly does, but I understand D, so it's sometimes it's most of the time I use does, but it happens that I use D as well, as long as it's not there, because that's like that makes the least sense. You can say D because of the cream, you can say does because of the glass, but then people who come with there, and I'm like, where does that come from? I'm not good with languages. That I'm pretty capable of speaking English took me way longer in school than it probably should have. But even I have, but then something like this, that just completely confuses me. I'm like, where are you? Where does this come from? Why? Yes, I mean, both are understandable, and it's just a preference thing, you could say. But then people come with there, and I'm like, okay, no, you have completely lost it. I mean, it's the same as same argument as with Berliner Pfannkuchen. Like, all of Germany, yeah, that's a Berliner. Berlin, no, that's a Pfannkuchen, and then it's like, why? Yeah, streams and videos. And another tip a friend of mine gave me in the past was to just watch a show you like that you already know. Watch this in English. And I did that, for example, to improve my English. But that just happened the last years. When I was in school, which is a couple of years. Well, it was a couple of years back by now. But yeah. The full name of it is Berliner Pfannkuchen. That's the full name. But most of Germany just says, okay, we don't need the Pfannkuchen part. We only say Berliner, and that's all we need. And then there's Berlin, who says, yeah, okay, we don't use the full name either. We just let the Berlin part away. And it's like, why? Then say the full name, and everybody knows what you mean. But we Germans. Yeah, okay, that's... I have actually not heard that one for a long time. I mean, where... Oh. But yeah, where I came from, they even have another name, Kreppel, which is even more confusing because that's an even more niche name. And hi Cherry, welcome to the stream. I'm figuring out on how to connect the roots to the top so that so that we can have a bridge or an entrance to the town here. Bayernhampton as a name for the town. I somehow think it's funny. And I like, by the way, the pub you have started to build. Looks nice. Okay, that's the second time that I'm trying to stream on Twitch and YouTube, and the first time I have chats on both, so excuse me if anything goes wrong and or I switch between topics pretty fast, because like I said, that's the first time that I do it and have chatters on both streams, so that will be interesting for me. It will work out somehow. It looks better with your texture pack. I do believe that, but I say it still looks good. And what's it? My friend from Hessen calls it Kreppe. I always tell her no. Yeah, I'm from Mainz, so there's the same naming, and it depends. It's not a no. It's a, if you are there, you can call it by the local name. If you are not there, call it by the German name. Oh, alright. Say hi to the other chatters for me. Well, on Twitch, Max Slurpee says hi to the YouTube chat. You will not let that stand. You will say hi back, I guess, and I hope. You're all polite and chill here. Oh, YouTube don't say hi back. Sad. Sad, but I will say hi back then. Actually, what does the guy sell? Come on, I know you have to be here. Oh, come on, he just ran away when I was... Nothing really interesting. What's the plan for today? Finishing the roots, the big ones with the deep slate, so that the last bit goes on top, and then I probably will just take a spot and start with the first building from my part. And Max Lurpy, you're welcome. I will always try my best to answer both sides and be nice to both sides. But yeah, that's the plan. Like, there's not much road left. Let's have a look. It's just a bit that I laid out right now. And then the small roads, I would say we do them when we have more buildings in, so we know how narrow they are. And with that being said, yeah, a building from my part should be done at some point as well. Because, well, even if I like the routes because they are pretty simple to make, I like to make buildings myself as well. And who could blame me? I mean, probably somebody is capable of blaming me, but let's just hope that does not happen. Would be nice. So because who would blame somebody like me? That yeah. For a moment I was scared that there would be a invisible spider, but then I just realized, oh no, it was just the dude. Something I really have to be scared all the time because we have the hardest difficulty. which makes mobs way stronger and makes them have more good stuff. This is actually something good. Otherwise I would never had the funny moment where the zombie dropped its pants. Would have never happened otherwise. And we keep going up more and more. Wait, just place it here. Also good for zombie villagers? The root? Oh yeah, oh no, I know, yeah, the difficulty, yes. That just took me a moment to realize. But yeah, that's actually true. Harder difficulty, easier for zombie villagers to spawn in. Which is something good, I would say. I would agree on. Because, well, if you don't have any villagers, having zombie villagers, or if you don't have a village anymore or nearby, zombie villagers are pretty helpful. And that as well. I mean, I have seen a lot more zombie villagers in this world than in ones with less difficulty, so that's a good thing. And now that you mention it, I remember playing on a hardcore world where my only villager was one I gathered by, well, healing a zombie villager. So now that you mention it, that actually or probably helped me out a lot at that time. So what was it? Yeah, true. I know that this is a possibility that they just die. It never completely occurred to me that it has to do with the difficulty, but now that you mention it, makes a lot of sense. Makes way too much sense. So that was actually luck that I did not know but had the right difficulty. Yeah, I would say that would be. Oh no. Nope. You are not destroying the road. Thank you. What's going on that hill? Didn't you want to make a bridge to connect to the other side? So I just wanted to make the road end somewhere to connect it to a future bridge. That is actually the only plan. We did not have anything special planned for here other than the bridge that comes here in the future. Oh, come on. That actually was not really needed to lay out. But that hill kinda needs a little bit of terraforming in a second. And here I was thinking that it will be done pretty fast, making myself more work. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Do I have some paper with me? No. That's a little bit better. Do I... Yes, think that this would be a good option. Let me think. That's a good place for this. Oh. Okay. Let's start by placing the stone around it. Not on top of it, but around. Whoa. I think he has a lead on something. I think he had a lead on something. Well, that's something else that you have to expect whenever you are watching me. There will be bad jokes, like all the time. But that's half of the fun, so... Oh no, no, I got booed for the bad joke. I'm not sorry, I will only do it again. I'm not even on a stage. They will not let me on one again after the last time. Who would have guessed that so many things can go wrong? Make it like this. Make it like that. And we keep going. Wait a minute. That was not smart. But with this, we can open up that part anytime and have a connection to a bridge. Until then, we keep that closed because simplicity. But again, we can change that anytime. We have to or want to. So I don't have enough. That's not a big problem. Is there anywhere some stone I could smelt? No, 40 will be too much. $20 should be okay. Wait, do I have... Oh no, that's just dirt. Okay, no need to worry. We can get more stuff to burn. This yes, he still has the name. Oh, a platform for the creeper farm, because standing down makes it that mobs can spawn in the caves underneath, and we have definitely not lit up every cave enough. So I counted for a platform, so if you stand on top of there, not a lot of other mobs should be capable of spawning. It is right above the farm. I thought that this would actually be a good addition to the farm, so that we can gather more gunpowder. because I've heard gunpowder is pretty nice for rockets. I even gave it a little bit of a top hat. No, I'm too low. But yeah, I just added something in hopes it will work out. I mean, if I now go into free cam and just go straight down, I should be right on top of the farm. Yes. And I see a huge mistake. The good point is there are a lot of creepers that have spawned. The bad point is they are just in that small cave above. That's nice. Task failed successfully or something like this. I will fix that in a second. Yes, I wait. We are dumb. Wait, what have we done this time? Or what haven't we done this time? Both are actually possible. Oh. The campfires are too close to the actually spawning platform. Well, I would say that the plans have now changed a little bit, and yeah. I think I just empty my inventory a little bit and no, we have the cats, so they run to the middle, but we have to put the campfire deeper down so that they can actually spawn. Okay, that means time to dig a hole. Wait, and while I'm at it, I take some torches down to fix that one small area which had the four creepers and one zombie villager. I cannot let that sit after I've seen it. I just wanted to show that we are right above the farm, not find a fatal flaw or two. Luckily, that's nothing we cannot fix, so no, that is a planned one. Okay, so here's too much light. I don't know. Wait, in which direction is that? Okay, that direction. Okay. First, fix the light thing. Yes. Put some torches behind there. Then we will just dig a little bit lower. I don't know, like 5 blocks or something like this. And with, you know what, just for safety measures, let's go 10 blocks lower. Did I? Yeah, completely way too far. I know it's right above the... Okay, yeah. I just see more and more mistakes in the plan that I had. Okay. I mean, we have to remove that anyways. We silk touch those beautiful things so that we have the campfire still available. And well, what else? We fix the small cave by lighting it up. And with that being said, everything else should in theory be pretty easy. Well, should be doesn't mean it will be, but I don't see anything else we could really do right now. Okay, it has to be right here. I am so impatient. Wait, wrong direction. So no more mobs spawning in that small area right here. So first thing fixed. Second thing to do, dig deeper. The question is, how deep should it be going? I will... No. Well, no, I should have. I have. Forget to know, I do have water. But if we have water up there, the carpet will be swashed away. And yeah, that will not be helpful at all. But haven't we have... Oh no, the big drop is just for us to... okay. The big drop is for it to be further away from any light sources. I don't want it to be that big of a drop. That should be... If it's understandable what I mean by this. Because with this being done, there actually should not be a lot of light coming through. Which in itself would mean more creepers spawning. At least that's the hope if everything is thought out correctly. Because right now the biggest mistake we have is it's too bright in the farm. And with a little bit of a deeper drop, that should be actually fixed. Not beautiful. Then again, it's just a way down into a cave, so it doesn't really need to be beautiful. So let me get that straight. Because right now there shouldn't be any light. Yeah, look how much darker this is right now. And if a creeper spawns, because with water we have less area to spawn, and we even have the carpet and the trapdoors, so only creepers spawn and not spiders. Even if there technically are some spots where spiders could spawn. One spot, but that's another problem. But with this, there actually shouldn't be that much. So now the light does not reach on top. So if we fly up to that platform and just, I don't know, just stay there for a couple of seconds, have a look in there and how it looks, we actually should see that there are more creepers, because we got some before. We got like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 creepers. So well, no, less. We had like 1 gunpowder every 10 minutes. But now with standing on the platform and less light, there should in theory be more creepers. So let's go and find out. So that's the spot right above. Okay, so I don't know, maybe just 1, 2, 3 and down we go. Should be something more. Okay, I do not see more going on. Maybe we just wait a little bit. Like I said, most of the time after like 10 minutes we had, I don't know, after 10 minutes we had like 1 gunpowder. So standing here for a couple of seconds, maybe just put the stone in to the furnace again, so we have more of the smooth stone in a second. And then I don't know how long it takes, but let's just say we have nothing else to do than wait for it to burn anyways. So why not use that time we wait to have a look, to have a wait. And yeah, I don't know, 8 pieces of anything, how long do they need to smelt? I reckon it's like 1 or 2 minutes, so just let it run for like a couple of minutes and then we should be good to see if it does bring more. Thing is, I do believe that mountain is way too close, or that hill, so we definitely have to spawn proof the inside of this. And besides that, most of the things should be spawn proofed. Like, I know there's a huge cave underneath and that will need I don't know. That will need forever to be completely spawn proofed. But at least that big one, because I see a cave entrance there, at least the entrance, the obvious one, should be done. And when that happened, then we should have a good chance of getting even more. I mean, I can only see the things that are loaded. Yeah, okay. I don't even have to fly further to see the amount of cave that is there. That will be a huge thing to do. That will be a huge thing to do. I would just do at least on top a little bit, and then, like I said, finish that little bit of road and start with my own building. I don't think I will finish anything, but at least having a second building that has started to take shape would be nice. I was not completely correct, but I was close, I would say. With the time, how long it takes. Okay. I'm interested. If there is one thing the improvement was not correct or was not enough, if there are more than 2 gunpowder, I would say that's something, because that would mean if any one of us would be there for, I don't know, 10 minutes, it's enough to have a couple of rockets. I mean, not the most interesting content. Just standing on a AFK platform, but then again, there could be worse. So we take all of those, please. And we take more of those, please. Oh, I even prepared more. I just forgot it existed. Whoops. Happens. Things like this happen. So, let's see. Was this enough, or was it not enough improvement? All day no yawning, even when I was recording stuff. But now that I am live, yeah, now I have to yawn all the time. Definitely was not enough. Okay. Question is where. Okay. This terror. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Light level, where is it? Where is it? Should be somewhere. Am I not that good at finding it? I know it should be somewhere here on the left. Client light 9. Four rows below chord. Yeah, client light. Okay. Does it change? No, here it's 0. So things should be capable of spawning here. That's a good thing. We want them to spawn up there, and that means there's actually still way too much stuff where things can spawn instead. Which is absolutely not nice. Okay. Somewhere around here was... Yes, there it is. Okay, that is not a cave entrance. A doggo! Oh, no, I don't have a bone with me. No, I didn't want to hurt you. Yeah, that thing here is way too many things that can spawn in here instead. So let's light this up. If I ever need more iron, I now know where I can find a ton. But then again, currently not... Ooh, a carrot. Currently not the objective. Current goal, more things spawn proofing. Everything where nothing can spawn, so creeper more in the farm. Nope, not gonna... Ow! I was about to say not gonna deal with him. Oh wait, now I have a bone. Now I have 5 bones. Where's the dog? I know he was here somewhere. Come on, little puppy, where are you? There you are. Oh, first try. Okay, that was easy. Okay, now I was here. That means... Oh, that is something I want not to jump straight into. At least there should be a little bit less, but my plan was not to do something like this. And here I am now, thinking about doing something reckless and stupid. Probably going to do something reckless and stupid. Pretty high possibility for it. But that's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, luckily I can easily fly out of there. Ow. No, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, maybe not if I was close to being dead anyways. that changes my possibility of safely flying out of there. Like, going down there, what can possibly go wrong? Getting a lot of not having enough life and directly getting shot by a skeleton. Yeah, those two things were not on my checklist when I jumped down there. And then whatever happened while I was flying out, for some reason it just felt like a small lag. I don't know, it just felt like it. I don't know if it was. Okay. Luckily I came far enough to get my stuff up. All according to plan. That is having no plan. So we just light up what we can. Don't do anything too stupid and reckless again. At least for as long as we can. Good doggo. Ooh, iron. Oh. Whoa. Did you just attack my dog? Come on, little buddy. I have to go a little bit deeper. Come here. So now you should be at least a little bit more healed. And with this we go a little bit deeper. Yeah, okay, that's a huge cave. Again. Oh, I was just hearing the dog and was like, oh no, what happened to him? Okay, and up we go again. Because I didn't want to overdo it. I wanted to make something make it a little bit better. So I don't know, words are not my thing today. I mean, they are not my thing most days, but of course. Ow, let me eat something. Where is my dog? Ha ha ha, now you're scared because of the dog. And with what? Every right in your bone. Go get him, little guy. There, your breakfast now. Oh, what? Where came you from? Why? I can like regen nothing. That's how fast they are going to kick my butt. I don't think that's nice of them. Okay, we have to light up that small area there. We cannot leave it like this. Not with that monster party being around there. Oh, come on, they're always so close to death. that was. Hello, Blues. How are you? How are you doing? Good to hear if you're doing great. Always good to know. Pretty good. It started kind of rough because, like, I tested the last stream I was going to be on Twitch and YouTube, and Twitch just said in the beginning, how about you don't? But now it's working. Now people can watch me on YouTube and stream and Twitch at the same time. So, hello Anna. What was a peaceful day? Isn't that something good? That looks really bored, that expression, for something that's actually good. I would assume. I mean, I can be wrong about stuff. So, little one, we just have to fly out of here. So, and we have to change the color of your collar. Cannot let you walk around with a red one. You're my dog. You have to be blue. I'm great. It was a little bit rough when I started because I was trying again to be on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but now it works again. So everything is good. I got motivated. How are you, Anna? Everything good on your side as well? Yeah, it's a peaceful day. It's just me on the server right now. So in that regard, it's a peaceful day. Other grandpa is right now playing Voices of the Void if he's still online. That's good to hear if everything is great. Wait, where's the dog? There. But yeah, today just keep going. We are trying to finish the roads. Some roads in the town that I started to build with Explosive Cherry. And besides that, hopefully start the first building, and just had a small side quest to light up some caves so our creeper farm finally is a little bit better. But yeah, with that being said, I actually should... Oh yeah, that house, nice. Thank you. I mean, I think it was the starting house. I added the small Colosseum. The big one got scrapped for now because, well, I built a storage barn to store my items because I got overhand, and because not only I need to get stuff, but Explosive Cherry needs to get stuff as well, because we decided it would be fun to build a town, like right on the other side. Cherry started with the first building. I started making the roads, and that's what we are out trying to continue, or more precise, to finish today. At least the big roads because I mean it's a small town. It's just I would say it's a test for the first thing. And well, yeah, Explosive Cherry, he is the owner of the server. He is the big boss, you could say. I think one of his channels even is called Explosive Berry. So if you scroll up in the chat, the one that was texting in the beginning, I mean, I do watch others, yes, but currently or right now, no. But or words, or are you asking who I watch when I watch somebody? Because that would be an actually long list. Would it? I'm not sure. There are a couple of people that I watch. Yeah, that's okay. And let's make that Parrot. That name, you told me about him, I think one of the first times you were here, and I don't know any more about him than I knew then. I watched the Hermits, half of them, which still is a lot. And besides this, I watch Mr. Beardstone. He makes a Create series. Now he's on the third one, which is an SMP. So yeah, not really watching more different things because with the amount of things that I watch, I have way too much. No, like I said, only things I watch are, like I said, mostly the Hermits and some of their friends, and Mr. Beardstone and some of his friends, and of course other people from the SMPChat, because, well, helping each other, watching videos, giving critique, or just enjoying the videos. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So sadly, I don't know any of one of the ones you just named. But maybe I will, after the stream, just watch 1 or 2 videos of them to get to know them. Maybe I learned something, maybe I just get entertained. Both of those options are good and valid. So yeah, Sword 4000 and Parrot. Shouldn't be hard to find. Ouch. That was not intended. If I would get some money for every time I just fall down a hole because I do ignore the rule of don't dig straight down, I would have way more money than I should. And that's kinda funny, kinda sad that that fact is not even remotely overdone. Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I will just give them a watch later. I mean, the other day got another game told about, which looked pretty interesting. So just by listening to what people tell you, sometimes you can find some pretty interesting things. So why not give it a shot? What's the worst that could happen? That I don't like it? If that's the worst, that's a risk. That's a risk I'm willing to take. So with this, the final bit of the big route is done. So we now have some kind of streets here. Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling. If you start to watch them and YouTube shows you more and more, and then you have too much to watch. If you can't walk, then run. Yeah, the big streets are done. I mean, like I said, maybe we should let the small ones be done when everything is filled in and we do know how narrow they have to be, but the big ones are done. Okay, I will do so. I will tell you next time if I like them or not. What I can tell you that I like the statues. I like the Zhang one. So something about the two statues together looks pretty fun. And I think that's beautiful. So first things first, I need to clear my inventory. And after that is done, I maybe should make a plan to what I should build. I mean, yes, I said a building. Maybe because of the Nintendo Switch 2, because he didn't get one. That would make him probably pretty sad. Wait, I just have stone and stuff with me. True, if that would be a horror mod, those statues would be pretty scary. I cannot deny that. Luckily, this is not a horror mod. For me, because I'm an old grandpa, I'm not good with horror things. Oh yeah, I forgot that doesn't open. I don't know, here, put coal in here. I should start making signs what is where. Then again, nah. Let's not do this. Is it smart? No. Do I keep not doing smart things? By what I say, by the looks of it, yes. Hi Sam. How was Deltarune? Oops. Hey, I'm getting older by the day, you could say. Maybe not the best saying, but still not wrong. So Let's find a spot. Which one is this? You know what? If we got a pub, we need a school. Because people need to learn stuff to make money, or else they cannot buy drinks. New videos are in the making. Which would make sense. So there are not a lot of bricks. 2 videos, in fact. Man, I mean, I just have finished one where I just need to ask 1JZ something about. Good night, Blues. Hope you have a good night and a good rest for the next day. What was it? Yeah, about something, and there are currently, I think, 3 more videos in the making. A big one that will still need a lot of time, and 2 smaller ones. Oh, that was that thing. Yeah, I have seen it. And I have taken care of it. And some of my viewers even named the zombie piglin in a boat once. I need a name tag to make it official. How do I put it? It was quite hot. I give you that. But yeah, the ritual is gone by now, but it was fun. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a viewer asked if he could name it, and then he was like, in the end, he named it after himself. Sorek. Well, it did summon me. That is in fact true. So where was I? It is a possibility. I cannot deny that. I just can't deny it. But yeah, we are just gathering some materials. Come on. And I don't know how far we can go with building, but well, at least we will start. And I even have a similar block pattern in mind than Cherry has used. Probably explains why I'm collecting some bricks right now. Not bricks. Why I'm collecting some clay to make bricks. Words are really not my strong point. Am I capable of building? I would say yes. Am I capable of doing math? Yes. Am I capable of speaking? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Luckily for me, I don't need too many but I still need some. Other thing I definitely need is a lot of wheat, because, and that was not the plan. I think of using mud, granite and bricks. Wait, I'm gonna leave one of you blue or you. It seems kinda biased, but you pick who I stay with. Who's that for? Because I got kind of confused with that text, or by that text. I would say stay by the person who has less views. If you want to help, or if you want to just have some fun, go to where you want to be more. I mean, you stream Deltarune, so if you are more interested in Deltarune, wait, no, Aggie is streaming Voices of the Void today. Okay, but yeah, stay where you have more fun. I appreciate every help always, but I don't want to force people to be somewhere if they would like to have another stream even more. And I mean, getting used to reading 2 chats is also a good thing. Even though the other chat got kind of quiet, which made it easier, because like 90% of the time I'm just having to read one chat. But the other 10% were pretty interesting to learn. I don't know, I forgot, but I know someone on Chat SMP started to stream on YouTube and Twitch as well as I'm doing now. No. I mean my YouTube and my Twitch chat. Those are the 2 chats that I meant, who are hard to read, because it's not most of the time. Yeah, I just figured I'm going to try it, because, well, worst case does not work. Best case, now I just have more reach. So I'm going for something like this. Smart? Probably not, but like I said earlier, that does not mean it stops me. Like 0-bit. Should be concerning. Then again, will work out somehow. I just put stuff in here if I don't need it right now. So I gathered some things, and I do have a lot of dirt. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I tried last time, and for some reason it did not work. Like, I followed multiple tutorials, all said to do the same thing, and it just did not work for me. I don't know why. So I I know there is a plugin to combine the two chats into one, and when I use this, then I'm trying to do it again to put it on screen, because, well, then it is one and it already is, yeah, it will be connected through the plugin, so it should hopefully be easier to show. That's at least the hope I have. If it works like this is another thing, but I at least have to try. That's my opinion. Because, like I said, if it does not work, that's sad, but I at least tried. Chat, yeah, there's a lot of things that would be good, but one thing at a time. Right now I'm trying multi-streaming, and I don't know, after maybe a time where I don't have to go problem fixing for the first 20 minutes when it runs smoothly all the time, then I would probably just then I will just start by adding stuff like better overlays. For this I will just ask Eggy. He is a designer, he knows how to help. I would just give him a pizza for his work or something like this. I will not say, you are a friend, you have to do this for free. I will just find something. But yeah, until then, I just keep it like this. And like I said, when things are starting to work, I can add the next thing. Because I just imagine if I now try to add chat to the streams while I still have problems with Twitch and with the multi-streaming, I will just have to do more and more troubleshooting instead of streaming. So one thing at a time, so less things go wrong. Because at the beginning of today, okay, then I wish you a good night, Sam. Hope you have fun. Come on. But yeah, those are. Doesn't he look adorable? Who's a good boy? Who is a good boy? If Eggy would be here, he would love the dog. We got some bricks. We got some. Yes, Cherry. You're a good boy as well. And we got the first bit of bricks. Only thing missing now is granite, which shouldn't be big. Shouldn't be big. Yeah, shouldn't be hard to get. First, let's have a look in the storage. How much is there? Another thing I'm thinking about right now is I probably would try to get a Mason villager. Okay, not a lot at all. because if I really want to use bricks more often and you as well, having one of those guys would probably be a big help. Makes it easier to get bricks. But that would mean to set up a trading area. Let's have a look. Oh, come on, it cannot be that there's really nothing. So only creepers can spawn in here. And none did. I don't want to take the granite from here. Wait, now there was water right there, wasn't there? I had the feeling that there was somewhere right. No, okay. If you're not sure, take the safe road. Not like that guy. Hi, buddy. Where did you fall from? And why didn't it kill you? I mean, you are undead. That explains it, actually. So, I knew there was water somewhere behind some places. I just was not sure where. And again, no big problem. We are in a big cave. There should be enough places to find some resources. Okay. I just hope the building works out like I intend to. Funny thing is, for one of the videos that are in the pipeline right now, for me, I even intend to build a school building in that video, and now I decided to start with building the school in the town, which I do have the feeling could be the reason why I did this. Hello, Mila. How are you? And thanks for watching on Twitch. Good now. Oh, what happened? If there is a now, that means it was bad before. Ah. That explains like most of it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I felt the same. I did kind of feel the same the first time I tried it. Luckily by now I'm capable of doing it. I got help from Aggie as well. Earlier I installed like 3 different things and had 10 different files open, but with Aggie I didn't need much. Yeah, that man sometimes knows what he does. And that sometimes is surprisingly often. How to make a compliment without sounding like it. But no, he is a great help. Well, from dead to Eggy dead. That's I don't know you're dead, and I don't want to be impolite, so I would say that's a side grade. It's not an upgrade, but it's not a downgrade either. It's a side grade. Okay. Let's keep going. He adopted you. That's nice. Oh yeah, do I need to repair something else? Only thing else that's mending is the pickaxe. But that's nice. You got adopted by an egg. Probably not the first time that happened to him. I'm not sure, I just guess. But it would not surprise me. Yeah, the egglings. I know, I was there yesterday. No, it was yesterday. I was there like 90% of the stream. Not at the beginning. You could say that, yes. Still need a name for my viewers. And I'm an eggling and grandpa. Nah. I thought about something with the name as well. But for some reason in my head it sounds more funny to call the viewers muffins. I don't know why. Grandkids, yeah, that is also an obvious one. Not even bad. But like I said, something in my head is like, I don't know why, calling my viewers blueberry muffins. And that's okay. I live with that nickname. If I would have anything against it, I would have already said so, but I didn't, and well, if you can't defeat them, join them, so yeah, I have nothing against that. So we removed all the wood. And we are now starting I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse for you. Aggiewag, 1JZ, Sam the Ham, and Wexword. Yeah, you're right, they are pretty easy. But nonetheless, still fun. Make it bigger. Yeah, that should be a decent height. That will work. And like I said, I have nothing against just Opa. could always be worse. I can imagine good. Imagine Hello Opa with Eggy saying it with a high-pitched voice. Yeah. I can imagine that pretty well. And yeah, that's just something I could imagine way too well. Oh yeah, I understand that. I played something called a friend lock with Eggy once, and well, for those who don't know what a friend lock is, it's you are the trainer and your friends are the Pokemon, and Eggy was part of it, and well, he played out his character pretty well, I would say. He did that pretty well. Well, most people did actually. Sadly, it never kept going, which was kinda sad because we didn't got far, but we got some interesting things done. So yeah, and I was there yesterday, so ow! Why did I get shot from skeletons all the time when I'm not really watching? Can we agree not to? Thank you. No. Ow. I win. I don't know what. I hope it's a good bow. No, it's not. That happens. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's keep building. Oh, nice. I actually never played Bed Wars. I don't know why. I got Minecraft pretty late and I don't know why. I just don't have a good reason. I just enjoy building so much that I never really looked into the other possibilities of Minecraft. So most of the time I just played survival, hardcore, or tried building things in creative, but I would say that's nothing bad. So we got a hide. Let's box things out. Or at least try to. I see I will need way more bricks than I would like to. Come on, let me get up there. I don't know how you sound, so if people told you this, I would believe them so. I mean, why shouldn't I? They probably know what they are talking about. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just I don't know. If you don't think so, then you don't. Maybe you get told otherwise a lot of time, but you can just say I don't think so. I need way more bricks. Way more than I would like to admit. Okay. I don't... Oh, that's the most important thing, I would say. Having fun. Yeah, I do believe that that's enjoyable. I mean, I'm streaming right now and I do have a lot of fun doing so. So I believe that just being part of it, of people you enjoy to watch, is also a fun thing. Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Whatever the reason is, if you don't want to, why force yourself to stream? Or even if you can't, but you can be in a stream, that's still behind you? No, 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 no. And I missed the platform. Oh, man. Well, no need to worry. Ah, okay, you would get tired of it quickly and... Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then don't. Nobody will force you, I hope. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing because... I mean, Wexford and 1JZ have a little bit of a bigger audience by now. Even Aggie has a consistent amount of people viewing, which is... There is nobody behind me, I guess. Wexford and 1JZ don't have a lot of chatters, I would say. But Aggie has. When the right people are there, they chat a lot. But yeah, what I was about to say is those people do have a lot of viewers. That's not a lot. But I got some people that chat, but they can't be here all the time. I mean, I got most of the chatters are others I know from SMPChat or Aggie, and then I have 1 or 2 other people that chat, which is nice. But yeah, somebody that keeps company, that just likes to chat in chat. Hello Aggie, how are you? How was your stream? Where does the 4 come? Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. I'm just confused because now there are 4 viewers on Twitch. I have no idea how many there are on YouTube right now, but last time when I was trying to do both things, I learned if I don't focus on YouTube and just focus on being entertaining, talking, doing things, I succeed way more than if I look at the statistics like I did in the past, because that really takes away from how much you do. So yeah, I have no idea how many people are watching on YouTube. I know there were a lot. Oh, a lot is raw. I can't say a normal amount for me. So for you, Aggie, it would be not that much. Yeah, not sure what I wanted to say. More like joking, but not really, because you do have more constant viewers than I have. On the other hand, I just stream as an extra, which is something I want to change. So making videos will still be my main focus, but I want to put more focus into streaming. That's why I now try to do multi-streaming, which I don't know why, but it had some difficulties today. Yeah, true, you are focusing on community. And you're doing good. Probably, you're right. I cannot deny it. I just know I have to focus a little bit more on the streaming and how to do it. But like I said to Sam earlier, now that I do multi-streaming, I had some difficulties, and before I start to put more and more stuff in, like better overlays and the chat, I want to have it smoothly, that I always start the 2 streams without having to fix things for the first 10 minutes. And when that becomes the new normal, so multi-streaming always works, then I will try to put in more things, making an overlay, making a talking avatar like you have, putting the chat in even before I put overlays in, or maybe making overlays and chat at the same time. Probably smarter, but I will see then. I cannot tell those things. That's a thing. I mean, collaboration videos are always interesting, and a stream is just the same as a recording session, but live. But yeah, one thing at a time, because if you do too many things, it will only go wrong. A repo? Repo is... I don't know what that is right now. Maybe I know, but I don't get it right now. do really think I just don't get it right now. But Eggy, something we could maybe look into it with two others, is Pico Park, which is a pretty fun game. And it's for 4 players. Oh, yeah, okay. That's something I have nothing against. So, why not? Ah, music, you became quiet again, didn't you? Why are you like this? Oh, 1JZ, why not? Why not play it with him? I mean, what's against it? I would not know anything that would speak against that. Come on. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, I need more granite. For some reason, well, not for some reason, I know how I run out of it. Why not? I mean, I'm not funny as well, and still people watch. Okay, I know I can be funny, but let's be honest. Most of my puns aren't the best. But still, I get called grandpa. I know because of the quiet vibes I give off, which I'm thankful for. Oh god, no. I was not expecting a creeper. Oh, no. Probably because I do make a lot of dad jokes. Probably way more than I should be doing. Then again, I think it's funny. But yeah, I know people don't watch me because I'm the most funny. Yeah, that's another thing. But I know people watch me because they can do whatever they do and have some noise in the background. Something interesting, but still, yes, just some noise in the background. Something to relax with while doing your homework, while learning. And that's actually fine by me. More precise, that's actually what I like. So for me, that's an absolute win. Yeah, that's another reason you can watch people. So being funny is not what you need. Some people are funny in context with others. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe you are not funny, but maybe your interactions with somebody like Sam are always funny. Or there are multiple examples. I think when I interact with Eggy Pure, that's when I can be the most funny. Yeah, that's another thing. You maybe, like you said, you like to keep company in streams and chat a lot. So yeah, maybe you don't want to stream itself or can't, but maybe just being there and being somebody who's constantly talking and keeping the conversation going is a huge help. So even if you're not funny, you can still be entertaining. And also we can also just suddenly turn chill as fuck. That's true. And like I explained, some people do things. Cherry just wrote on YouTube, I'm doing calculus as we speak, so he uses that opportunity and has me just as a voice in the background. Maybe watches from time to time what's happening, but most of the time we'll stay focused. I mean, I can't speak for him. I'm just guessing. And I'm hoping I'm not completely wrong with my guesses, but that's another story. That was maybe not the smartest decision. But yeah, being capable of turning into a comfy, chill vibe is also something welcoming that a lot of people like. Oh yeah, having people to bounce off is great. I mean, you kinda have to learn to keep a conversation with just yourself, but having to learn this and having to use it are two different things. You should always be capable of doing so, but having somebody to bounce off just makes it easier, and well, it helps you for the time that you're not capable of doing it. If it makes you happy, I have to say thank you, because you're happy and we got someone to bounce off, so thank you for that. If nobody told you. That's calming. That's cheering up. Like you said, why you like to watch Sam's videos. You just did what Sam does to you for Vex. And I think that's actually something nice. So having somebody like this in your chat is always a good thing. And some more. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be happy if there's somebody you can talk to? Because, like I said, I have this... I know, because I got told a lot, I've got this chill vibe, and that's not a bad thing. Absolutely not. But because of that, people do other things and hopefully concentrate on them with me in the background. So they are not writing a lot in chat, and that's okay. Actually, that's what I kind of want to be there for. The voice in the background you can relax to and concentrate, but with that comes the knowledge that sometimes you have to have a conversation with yourself, and somebody to bounce off is really nice. Yeah, like a grandpa. I mean, the blues where I explained the reverse chain rule. You know, Cherry, I have no idea what that is, but maybe for the next stream I will just look it up for you. And I know that this sentence will haunt me, but I will do. I will just look it up. Now it's too late, Cherry. I told you I will look it up. Okay. I like watching. Yeah, that's nice. Watching small streamers to keep the chat alive. That's sad. If it, yeah, maybe it becomes nothing special anymore, but it will still be special because you are one of the firsts that entered and texted. Let's enjoy these times. If we build active communities that chat on quickly, it might be hard to spot individuals, but it's still fun to see them pop up from time to time. Maybe too hard to learn. Oh, you said something, Cherry. You know, I'm googling it right now so I can. Ah, that's just math. I was scared about it. And then it looks even like normal math. Wait. You don't claim the title of being Aggie's biggest fan. That's okay. Like you said, he has some people. Yeah, by Aggie you have a lot of competition. Yeah, you should. It's a positive thing, Aggie. If you don't take it as a compliment, I would be pretty upset with you. And Cherry, I don't think it will be too hard for me to look that up for next stream. I cannot guarantee that I can explain it good, but in simple terms, I'm a scientist, so I should be capable of doing stuff like this. Since Friday, I have my degree officially in my flat. So I'm an official scientist. Yes. I'm a Bachelor of Science. Which, like I said, in simple terms, can mean I'm a scientist. In more complex terms, I'm not. But for simplification, I can claim that. You want to battle me in a science battle in 3 years. Okay. I will be waiting for you. Yeah, Aggie, it's always nice if people come over and enjoy it. Well, you are. I would say if I end the stream, you probably will be the top streamer, top chatter in my stream for this time, if not general. So that's always nice. Nice. My rocket science versus your computer science. It's computer science, Cherry. And you know what's the most fun part about that? Rocket science needs really precise calculations. And who does those calculations? The computer. Yeah. You think it does not count? I say it does. I have written my thesis over AIs that I made myself for a game that I made myself. And because I'm I start a lot with the game side of it. I do know a lot of engines which are used for simulations of planes, rockets, and all of this because they have good physics in there. So even when I started studying, I guessed, okay, now I never have to do anything with physics. And then I started making the first games and was like, oh no, I have to calculate the physics myself to look things up if I put everything correct. So because of that, I would say it does count. Because it was mainly you work on computer stuff and you do really hard math. Oh, that's nice, Mila, if you always jump to your PC when Aggie goes live. Bachelor. I never wanted to do a master. I don't know. I want to make games in the future, and if you studied computer science and want to make games, you don't do it because you want to have a lot of money, you do it because you want to have fun. So a master's degree was like, I could do it for the money, but I want to do something where I get paid less to have more fun. So why should I do it anyways? What kinds of games would I make? Well, it always depends on where I would find work. But adventure games, things with stories. Like I said, I wrote my thesis about AIs that I programmed to fight in different fighting styles for a fighting game I made. So anything where I could make AI enemies, because I do like those, to make those, to see something moves on the screen on its own. So whatever it is, I like to make the AI of the enemies. For example, in Minecraft, that would be the AI of the zombie, the skeleton, creeper. I know, Aggie. And I would always love to be capable to work for you, because I trust you and know we would get everything sorted out correctly so that there never can be a backstab or something like this to any one of us. But for this, things need to work. Yeah, I know, but by now I know that it probably would end up more with I would work with you, not for you. I just know this is how it will happen in the future. Wait, let me get one thing. I just have a little bit of hope. You know what, let's sleep first when it's night. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but not only a sideway hierarchy is something good, because you still need to be one person who has the final say on anything. It has all of the responsibility, but I do know that there is a high possibility of me stepping up to help with this stuff. Not having the final say, because that will always be your thing, but to become somebody who can say final says, for example, on times where you're sick or where you have holiday. And I know we both know myself too well that the possibility of me stepping up if needed is way too high. Yeah, the project lead is still the lead in the end of the day, that's true. So let's have a look. Ooh, that looks really good from afar. You don't really see the gravel in there, but you see from afar the change in texture. So I do like that a lot. I don't like how many bricks I will need. So I guess I know what I will be doing next stream. And I do know I don't like it, but it has to be done. First thing, I need to look how many golden apples I have. I have 5. Good. Bricks. Well, that's why I was looking at how many golden apples I have, because the next thing for me will be to get some their name masonry villagers, because with them you can easier trade bricks, and that's my goal for next time, because I don't wanna go in and out a lot to just have more bricks. That would need forever, and on the beginning today I was like, I wanna stream 2 or 3 hours. Well, I streamed before for 10 minutes, but I closed that stream, I deleted it to fix the technical issues. So yeah, that is why I have now streamed for 2.5 hours. Oh, I do like the roads with the shaders on. That looks all pretty nice. But yeah, I have now streamed for a couple of hours, and yeah, I would just say it was fun. And well, next time I have to work with villagers, which will be not so much fun, but it will be more fun than getting on long explorations to just find a little bit more clay. So I either do that or work with villagers. That should be the one, yeah. That was the forest where Sam was. You see, the forest is gone, and a town has started to appear. But yeah, like Aggie just said, good evening. I thank you for watching. and I would say I will see you all next time. So until then,